this isn't right, losing my kids like that, and the choices that I made and the things that went on. This is not the way it was meant to be.
I got
And
Jesus in my mind. In this world
me as
I'm
a young person
feeling
growing up, I grew up in Grandview,
Lord, I'm
Texas.
on
I
my
had my mom and
knees.
my stepdad, and we lived on a farm there, and so plenty of chores, lots to do. It wasn't all bad, but I did have a very abusive stepdad. My stepdad would fly off the handle, and he also did that with my mom too. So it was just a weird time. I just stayed by myself. I remember a lot of my family, members drinking, not really to get drunk, but you had those few. My stepdad was the one, he'd always be drunk. Drugs didn't come in until later when my parents divorced and my mom got connected. I had to have been about 12, and my mom got connected with the bad crowd. It was, well, I drank alcohol a lot, especially on the weekends, party thing. And it started with alcohol, and to the point of kind of scary where I ended up in the hospital from alcohol poisoning. So, and depression sets in, not happy about the way things have gone, and still dealing, not getting any counseling or any help to help me through any of the stuff that's happened in my past to even, so I'm still making those bad decisions now with kids and trying to make the best of it, that I can, and working still. I was a functioning addict where I can work, but there at the end, I was not so functioning.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids got taken away and everything later on in life. So it was very hopeless, very dark. I just need to take a minute. Yeah, no, it was, there's a lot of it I don't remember for sure. And I was in and out. I was staying so medicated, and we were using a lot. I mean, it was an everyday thing now. And right before the kids got taken away, I just went down deeper. There was nothing stopping me from death. And there was no hope. This was life. I thought this is the way my life is. This is the way it's going to be. Nothing's going to change. And within about a month's time, there were 3 different missionaries that came to my front door, and they were missionaries from out of state. They moved to Texas in the area, and I guess they were going door to door. And the first ones that came, they spoke with me. They told me about Jesus, and they prayed with me, and they didn't stay very long. And it meant a lot that somebody came to the house, and they tell me about Jesus. They tell me about salvation, the good news. And pretty soon my husband, he went to jail for a little bit, and that kind of got my mind clear because he wasn't bringing stuff home, and my mom was with me. And then I started to venture out, because when you don't have the drugs, you're going to go find them. And I had friends to kind of connect me. Well, then I ended up getting arrested. And there was meth in the car, and I ended up going to jail for 3 months. I was headed to prison for, I had spoken with a lawyer, it's going to be 2 years. And I remember just talking to God, I deserve worse than 2 years in prison. I don't even deserve to get out of this, because that's just a small part compared to what I've done and the decisions I made in my life. I felt so different. I felt so different. Being off of drugs for 3 months, people were telling me about Jesus in jail. So quite a few people would walk with me and talk with me and tell me about, the Lord and his love, and, talk to me about the life, and it was like a counseling session for me in a way, to just get some things out and understand, those things that happened to me when I was younger were not my fault.
I got Jesus in my mind, and this world I left behind. Thought I'm on my way to glory. I got Jesus in my